Bismillah, fellow Gambians. There is a strange and dangerous noise in our politics today. It is not the sound of factories being built, nor is it the sound of farms being modernized or institutions being strengthened. It is the sound of elites blowing dog whistles at power. As the 2026 elections approaches, we are witnessing a growing number of well-connected individuals, professionals, and self-styled intellectuals abandoning their responsibility to the people and dedicating themselves instead to pleasing the president and his inner circle. They are not doing this out of conviction, nor are they doing it out of patriotism, but out of sheer calculation and self-interest, hoping that if the NPP retains power, their early loyalty will be remembered and rewarded. We need to bear in mind that this behavior is not new. It is always destructive. Throughout history, societies have relied on their educated and influential citizens to speak those uncomfortable truths, to challenge waste, and to defend the public interest, even when it is inconvenient. Too often, however, elites chose to go for comfort over conscience and access over honesty. Instead of acting as the moral compass of the nation, they become courtiers of power, adjusting their principles to suit the political weather and mistaking proximity to authority for service to country. While this political theater continues, the country itself is quietly bleeding resources. Today, roughly 80% of our national budget is consumed by recurrent expenditure, meaning salaries, allowances, vehicles, travel, and the daily cost of maintaining an oversized and inefficient state. This leaves very little for genuine development. We have far too many ministries, too many departments and agencies doing overlapping work, and nearly 1/3 of our national budget is spent simply on agencies. Our foreign service structures have not been fundamentally reformed for decades. Yet instead of serious consolidation and efficiency, we see more embassies, more convoys, more protocols, and more wasteful spending. There is no comprehensive and disciplined approach to cost control in government. No serious consolidation of institutions, and no determined war on waste and corruption. The result is the state that is expensive to maintain, but weak when it comes to delivery. A state that consumes far more than it produces and manages decline as opposed to building capacity. Even more worrying is that whilst this waste continues, our sovereignty as a country is quietly being hollowed out. Increasingly, even in critical sectors that go to the heart of statehood, Gambian companies are being sidelined in favor of foreign ones. The recent awarding of the National Identity Card system to foreign entities is a troubling example. The management of a nation's ID system, data, civil registry, is the core function of a sovereign state. A country that cannot control these systems cannot claim to be fully sovereign. You cannot speak of independence whilst outsourcing the nervous system of the state. And you cannot build a serious economy whilst treating Gambian businesses as spectators in their own country. This is the real cost of elite silence and elite opportunism. Instead of fighting for reform, Too many are fighting for relevance. Instead of fighting for efficiency and competency, they defend the comfort of the status quo. Instead of building national capacity, they normalize dependency, yet call it pragmatism. And then we are told directly or indirectly that the 2026 elections is already decided. This is not true. No one has won the elections yet. It will not be decided in State House, nor will it be decided in boardrooms, in party bureaus, or in university lecture halls. It will be decided in the compounds, in markets, in villages, and in neighborhoods by ordinary Gambians whose lives are shaped not by access and connection, but by prices, by jobs, by public services, and by hope. And when elites behave as though the outcome is already settled, they are not only insulting the intelligence of the people, they are also trying to quietly preempt the people's sovereignty and position. They position themselves for tomorrow's favor instead of fighting for today's reform. The greatest tragedy is that at a moment when the country needs a serious national conversation about economic sovereignty, food sovereignty, institutional reform, youth employment, and state efficiency, our political space is being polluted by symbolism, by performance and carefully choreographed loyal displays. Politics is being turned into a theater, and the nation is paying the price. Nafar rejects this politics of submission and anticipation. We believe that the Gambia does not need more courtiers, but needs more citizens. It does not need more noise, but we need more seriousness. It does not need more dependency, but a clear and deliberate sovereign development project, rooted in production, discipline, and national self-respect. The real question before us is not who is closest to power, but what kind of country are we trying to build? Are we content with a bloated, wasteful, and dependent state, or are we ready to build a lean, productive, and sovereign nation? That question will not be answered by dog whistles aimed at State House. It will be answered by the Gambian people, and they will speak in December 2026. We thank you.